Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear friends. My name is Muhammad Numan. How are you, my dear friends? I hope you will be fine. Welcome to Advanced English Grammar. In our today video, we are going to talk about here the uses of would, where we can use would correctly. But before starting the class, you have to keep one thing in your mind, that we use would as well as used to for the past habit, for the past action. Whenever someone did the action in the past regularly or repeatedly, we use would as well as used to. Would and used to, they are both used interchangeably for the past habit, for the past action. Remember this point in your mind. But there are also some other ways of using the modal verb would. Let's talk about that. We use would to describe a regular action or past or habit in the past. When the action no longer continues to the present, we use would for that purpose. For example, when I was at university, I would study for 3 hours. This action no longer takes the place in the present. We use would for that purpose. When I was at university, I would play for 3 hours. We are talking about here, we are referring to the past action. We are pointing out the past habit, the past action. For that purpose, we use would. You can also say, I used to study for 3 hours when I was at university. You can also say, it is used interchangeably, this sentence. So used to and would, they are both same in the meaning. They are used interchangeably. Okay? And we also use would for the polite offers and request. Whenever we are making the request as well as the offers, for that purpose we also use would. For example, we use would to make polite offers and request. Example is here, would you like a glass of orange juice? Here we are making the offer to someone about the orange juice. Another sentence for the request, would you help me carry my bags? Whenever you are requesting to someone, we use would for that purpose. Okay. There are no here the conditional sentences are there. There are 4 conditional sentences. But in the third and in the fourth conditional sentences, we also use would. When we are talking about the unreal situation, when we are talking about the hypothetical situation, when we are going to imagine something, we use would for that purpose also. Let's talk about. We use would in conditionals to describe unreal situation. This is not truth. These are just the imaginations. Hypothetical situation is there. Second, conditional sentence, unreal situation in the present. We also use, for example, if I had a car, I would drive to Afghanistan, which is my favorite place. Afghanistan is a mountainous place, okay, so I like it very much. And inshallah, I will go one day over there. Okay, if I had a car, I would drive to Afghanistan. So this is unreal situation. I don't have anything. So how can I go over there? I'm here just imagine something. I'm going to imagine something here For the imagination, for the unreal situation, for just a dream, we use would. Okay. And third, conditional sentences on real situation in the past. If I had known her, I would have introduced you to her. But this is not possible at the present. So here he's just regretting. He's just regretting about something. Imagination is something, just imaginations are here. So we use for the unreal situation would. And at the last, we use would in the indirect sentences. Direct sentences are direct speech and indirect speech. Direct speech, when we take the actual words from the speaker, when we do not change the words of the speaker, the actual words of the speaker, when we convey to some other person, to someone, we call to that direct speech. And indirect speech, when we modify the real words of that person, when we say something in our own words, we say something, that would be called indirect speech. In the later videos, inshallah, I will be talking about that. We use the direct speech, the real words of the person, that is called the direct speech. And indirect speech, when we modify, when we change the real words of that person, of the speaker, of the subject, so that is mean indirect speech. Okay, so for the, I mean to say here, we also use would in indirect speech. Direct speech, look at here. Direct speech, Ali said, I will go to Pakistan. Ali said, I will go to Pakistan. Indirect, Ali said that he would go to Pakistan. So for that purpose, we also use would. Okay. Indirect sentence, so will be changed into would. The first form of the well. Okay. So it was our today class about would. Inshallah, in the next video, I will be talking about the modal verb must. Must subscribe, do subscribe our channel. The name of our channel is Spread the Useful Knowledge. Share these videos with your friends or with your relatives through WhatsApp and Messenger. Thanks a lot of you. Thanks, Amanda.